Hello, beautiful soul. I am Jessica from the Nimbi. Thank you so much for joining me today. And this is going to be an interesting journey. It's kind of like a experiment in reality. So, what I was guided to talk about today is that on the manifestation journey, we really need to solidify an identity that matches your intention. Well, my intention is to build, okay, I'm hearing empire, and that is very much what it is, to build an empire where we are allowed to be free. We don't live in a space of scarcity. We are supported. So scarcity, abundance, that really came in very strong for me this morning in my meditation. The 3D world has kind of programmed us to believe that there's a lot of scarcity, which makes us live in a state of survival. And I did touch on this in my last video, the beginning, which was setting an intention. That is the beginning of manifesting something. Living in a state of survival. So in order to really embody the person, the identity that you want to be, or that you have to be in order to match the frequency of your manifestation, you really have to move through some things. So for me, moving into abundance from a place of scarcity is, it's an ongoing process, I'll say. I have gotten a lot better at it, but definitely the 3D mirror shows me what I still need to work on from time to time. So this morning, it really came in strong. Like, what is abundance? Like, what is that feeling that is tied to abundance? Well, for me, it's security and it's also freedom. Were like the two main feelings that I need to feel in order to feel abundant. Something that I think a lot of us need to go through in order to manifest our wildest dreams, in order to really just be present, is security, right? Just if you're uncomfortable in your own skin or in your surroundings or, in your mind, whatever it is that manifests for you that touches that feeling of insecurity, that needs to be addressed. So how do you do that? Well, I personally like to breathe. It makes me feel like I'm safe if I can take big, deep, expansive breaths. It gives you that little piece of serenity. So maybe close your eyes with me and breathe with me for just a couple of breaths so that you can really land in this message and receive it and feel safe to receive it. So go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to breathe in, hold, exhale slowly. Breathe in again through your nose. When you feel like you can't breathe anymore, breathe a little more. Feel that abundance, that air that's always available. Hold. Exhale slowly. Now, for me, that really helps me reset my nervous system. It gives me something that I feel like I can control. We all have the ability to control our breath, even when we are totally spun out for whatever reason. You can always come back to it. It can help you land in your body. And that's really the first step of embodying anything, is embodying yourself, right? Feeling safe in your skin. So yeah, if you struggle with that ever, just go back to the basics, go back to your breath. Okay, so embodying abundance, right? Feeling safe and free. Freedom's tough sometimes. We have this 3D reality, this mirror that is reflecting back to us things that we are holding within our energy field. And freedom. How do you embody freedom? Well, breathing helps, right? If you can be free to control your breath, that definitely gives you a sense of something that you can have freedom over. But the other thing that you have always available to you is the freedom of choice. So I was guided to use the tarot as an example. So I'm just gonna grab a card off the top. The devil. It's really appropriate. Okay, so you have the freedom of choice in any given moment to choose your present moment. There is always the past, there's always the future. We tend to live in one of those two places and not really in the present moment. You know, you really have to kind of train yourself to exist in the present, to listen to your surroundings, to feel, you know, the grass under your feet, hear the birds chirping, hear the car rumbling next door, all of that. Well, we get pulled away from that. We get pulled into, oh, these things that I have to do, this stuff that happened at work, these bills I have to pay, you know, so bills I have to pay, that's in the future. Stuff that happened at work, that's in the past. Well, but right now you can choose anywhere you want to be, right? So you could be stuck in this devil of the 3D world showing you all of these things that exist outside of the present moment. But what you always have available to you is the present moment. So I'm just gonna grab another card off the top. Action. 8 of Wands. Yeah, you can move into any place you want to be. Do you want to exist in the past? Do you want to exist in the future? Or do you want to exist now? And if you choose now, which is a very powerful choice, you can be anything you want, right? So let's do a little experiment here. Close your eyes and imagine your car. If you don't have a car, you probably have a house. So close your eyes, imagine, we'll say your house, because everybody probably has a place that they land to sleep every night. And you can imagine your house and you can see it, you know, maybe you're looking at the front door or you're looking at it from the driveway or whatever, and it's a color, right? It's brown or green or white or gray or whatever color your house is. Well, now momentarily, let's just make it purple. Why not? You can imagine your house being purple. Well, in this present moment, you have created a purple house. You can do that with your identity. You can choose to feel abundant in the present moment. You can choose to feel lack in the present moment. You can choose to feel unsafe in the present moment. You can choose to feel unlimited safety in the present moment. The idea really being that in order to embody who you need to be, your identity that you need to be to match your vibration of the manifestation that you want, you have to exist in the present. You have to make that to your present moment. You have to train your mind to be that person, right? So today, for me, working on feeling abundant in all shapes and forms is my goal. I do that a lot in general. I try to really, you know, feel gratitude for everything that is around me. Thank you guys for all of your support, just to express the gratitude for still being here after like a 5-year hiatus of just being gone, having to deal with my 3D world. Yeah, finding gratitude is a great way to shift your reality into something that you really want. I'm being guided to pull one more card. I'm just gonna again pull off the top, the Hermit. Yeah, that's where I've been, hermiting. You know, it's really easy to create your internal world, your identity, if you are within. It's great here. I love the heart and the mind being coherent in those two things, getting them to work together. Your heart is your guide. It's your internal compass. Your mind it's powerful. It can do a lot of things. It's taught you so many things, but it also very much gets in the way, going back to the devil energy, right? So who do you want to listen to? Your heart never fails you, right? Sometimes we get caught in the idea that like we have to do these certain things, or we have to be something before we can get somewhere. And I question that very much, and invite you to question that for yourself. It's a journey. You choose your reality. You choose your present moment. You choose how you want to interpret things. You know, do you want a white house or do you want a purple house? Well, in any given moment, you could have a purple house. You could have a white house. You could have a green house. It doesn't really matter. You have imagination, something that your wonderful mind is very capable of, to make anything you want. So be that person that has your wildest dreams and every opportunity that you have to just be. And when you do, you will often find that your mind starts chattering. It's like just the monkey mind, you know, climbing around in your head, telling you, oh, you can't do that. You have to do this first. You have to do that first. You have to be this first. Well, that's not true. You can be and do always in your present. But I suggest just being present in this lovely gift that we have, the present. Just be, embody the energy of what you want. Safety, freedom are things that are coming through for me. I'm just going to be that in my core of my being in every moment that I get. And every time that my head gets in the way and it tells me, oh, you have this bill to pay and you don't have enough for it. Sorry. I'm going to choose to just push that away, because yeah, that does exist sort of somewhere out there, but that's not where I want to exist for my entire day, and I don't want that to bring my energy down. I'm going to bring my energy up, and I'm going to know that it's all taken care of. I have what I want already, and right now in this present moment I am experiencing that version of myself until my 3D reality will match that version of myself. I'm just going to be delusional and live in that. So I suggest that you explore that for yourself as well. And I thank you for all of your support. I really appreciate and love each and every one of you. And I look forward to going on this journey with you. Again, I don't really know what this is going to look like, but on any day that I am guided to explore something with you, that's what I'm going to do. So that's a big part of manifesting, is listening to that guidance. Here I am, surrendering to it. Don't really know what it's going to do, but I do know where it's going to end, and it's going to end with $200 million and me building a reality where people can live in a space where they are supported to follow their dreams. So love and light. Until next time. Bye.